Stinky, I really wish that you would, dear. You know, keeping things bottled up inside is not good. You're too sad to talk about it. Yes, well, sometimes, Stinky, if you have a worry, no matter how big or how small it may be, if you talk about it with someone, it makes you feel much better. So, because you're not going to share it with me right now, although I hope you will a little bit later on, we'll have story time and you can think about what I've said while we're having the story, all right? It's time for story time! Yes, I know it is! Hello, story time adventurers, one and all, and welcome back to story time once again with myself, Mrs. Wiffle Waffle, and my best friend and beautiful boy, Stinky the Mouse, of course. Even though Stinky is feeling, my dear ones, a little bit blue today. He has a problem and he won't tell me what his problem is, and that does concern me a little bit, but I hope that he will share his problem with me a little bit later on. So perhaps he can just listen to the story and that will make him feel a little bit better. Well, speaking of worries, my dear ones, today's story is called I Have a Worry, and thank you, Stinky dear. Yes, well, sometimes we do worry about things, don't we? So this is a very fitting story for today. But as I said before, Stinky, if you share your worry with sometimes, you often feel much better afterwards. You really do. And here we go, my dear ones. This is me, and I, Stinky, have a worry. Oh dear. Well, this sweet little poppet, my dear ones, has a worry, like we so often do. I wonder what her worry is. She does look rather glum, I have to say. Not very happy at all. Oh dear, I don't like it when people have worries. I really don't. This is my worry. My worry always sits on my shoulder. This is my worry's spot, Stinky. Oh, look, and there's the worry there, up on the little poppet's shoulder. Can you see that? You can. We'll turn the book around so everyone at home can see as well. And there's the poor little poppet there with her worry on her shoulder, giving her a hard time. That's why she looks and feels so terribly sad. Oh dear, I wonder what she's going to do. I think I am the only one in the world with a worry. I know because I can't see anyone else, Stinky, with a worry. Oh yes, well there she is there. And sometimes, my dear ones, when you do have a problem or a worry, you do feel like you're the only one in the whole wide world that has such a terrible problem. But I can assure you that you're not the only one, that there are many other people that worry about things too. You're not alone. You most certainly are not. That's why you must always share your problems. My worry is magic, is it really? Not magic like this, like a magic bunny, or like this. Well, there's a poppet there and she's saying that her worry is magic, but it's not like a magician or like a magic bunny that pops out of a hat. It's magic in a different sort of way. I wonder how different it is. I suppose we'll just have to find out. Magic trick number 1. My worry, Stinky, can change sizes, can it really? One day my worry is small, another day my worry can be huge. I never know what size, Stinky, my worry will be. Well, that's very true. Sometimes you can have a worry that's quite small, and then the next day it doubles in size and it feels gigantic and you can't think about anything else except for this problem that is worrying you. Whether it's something that has happened at school or something that may have happened at home, but there always is a solution to your worry. There always is. Always a solution. Magic trick number 2. My worry is invisible. I can see and feel my worry, but my worry, Stinky, makes me think that nobody else is allowed to see it. Oh dear. My body can feel my worry. I feel like my head has a million things in it. I feel like I have a dragon flying in my belly. Yes, because sometimes when you're stressed or you're worrying about things, it can make you feel sick in the tummy. Yes, especially if you bottle it up and you don't share it with anyone, it can start to make you feel sick. No good at all. Oh, this poor little poppet, I feel terrible for her, I really do. It feels like an elephant is squashing me. Her worry is weighing her down. It feels like every time I turn a corner, Stinky, there it is. Sometimes my worry makes me cry. Oh dear. Well, there's the poor little poppet there, and her worry, her trouble, her problem, whatever it is you want to call it, is upsetting her so much that she's crying buckets of tears. Oh dear, poor little poppet. We must find out what this terrible worry is so she can start to feel happy again. Oh, that's so sad. Very, very sad indeed. I don't like it when children have worries, or anyone for that matter. Dreadful. Some days my worry can be so big I have no idea how to get rid of it. Please go away, worry. I'm sick of you. It makes my brain swell up really big and it feels like it's going to pop out of my head. Well, there's the dear little poppet there with her hands on her head, and her worry now is starting to get out of hand. She just can't seem to think of anything else but her worry. And that's why, of course, you always must share your troubles, whether it's with your mum or your dad, or perhaps with a teacher or a friend. Always good to share a problem. Sometimes my worry is so scary that I just want to run and hide. Oh, that's no good. It is hard work having a worry. Yes, it most certainly is. Last Friday, my worry felt pretty big. I wanted to play, but my worry just wouldn't let me. It was just too heavy. Well, there's the poor little poppet there, and she would very much like to play with her friends. They've got a ball there and they're having a wonderful time, but her worry now is getting so big that it is stopping her from having fun and playing with her schoolmates. Well, that's terrible. That really is dreadful indeed. Something has to be done because that's just no good at all. My teacher asked me if I had a worry. Oh, good teacher. And I was amazed. Could she see my worry? Isn't my worry, Stinky, invisible? My teacher told me that everybody has a worry at times. And then she did something that blew my mind. Well, there's the little poppet there with her wonderful teacher, and her teacher is asking her if she has a worry or if everything is all right, because of course she can sense that there is something wrong. Perhaps this dear little poppet's teacher can help her with her problem. Let's hope that she can. My teacher put out her hand and my worry just hopped into it, just like a frog. Hop, hop, hop. I wasn't squashed anymore. I could run and play. My teacher helped me carry my worry. And when I had finished playing with my worry, it wasn't a worry anymore. It was in my teacher's, and it wasn't in my teacher's hand anymore. My worry, Stinky, had gone away. Well, the teacher has got rid of the worry. Well, that's a huge relief, I have to say. It certainly is. I think it's because this wonderful little poppet shared her burden, shared her worry with her teacher, and that made it go away. It's very important to share things and not to have secrets. Some days my worry comes back and sits on my shoulder. When it is too heavy for me and I think that I can hear an elephant coming to sit on me, I do something now. Do you know what I do, Stinky? I share my worry with someone I trust. Oh, hip hip hooray! She's done the right thing. And there she is there, and she feels much better because she shared her problem with her teacher. And now, of course, she feels much better, and if it happens again, she knows exactly what to do. Oh yes, very important to share problems. It most certainly is. Sometimes it's my teacher, sometimes it's my mum. Sometimes it's my dad, sometimes it's my friend, my grandma, my brother or sister. And after I share my worry, they help me carry it. Oh, how marvellous. And that's what makes me smile. Well, there they are there, friends and teachers, mum and dad and her family, of course. And that's what families are for. If you have a problem or a worry, you share it with the people that you love and they help you carry it. How simply marvellous. The end. And that was called I Have a Worry. A wonderful book, I have to say, and very, very fitting for today. I like this one very, very much, Stinky. Well, I hope you were listening to that story. What do you think of that? You'd like to share your worry now with myself and the Poppets at home? Yes, well, I think that's a very good idea. So what is it, Stinky, that is upsetting you so very, very much? You're having trouble writing your name at school. Well, Stinky, it is tricky when you're learning to write your name for the first time, but as I've said to you many, many times before, practice makes perfect. So if you keep practicing writing your name and you get your teacher or your friend at school to help you, you will soon get the hang of it and you'll be able to write your name perfectly, and you won't even have to think about it. It will be automatic. You'll just put that pen to paper and you will be able to write your name. Do you feel better now that you've shared it? You do? Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad you feel better. And if you ever have a problem again, you always remember to share it with me. All right then? Yes, good boy. Can I have a kiss? All right. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Stinky, I love you so. I really do. You're a wonderful boy. And I really do mean that, my dear Poppets. If you're stressed about something, or if you have a problem at home or at school, no matter how big or how very, very small, you can always share it with somebody, whether it's your mum and dad, a friend, or your teacher. Always remember that. And as always, my dear ones, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, bye!